But what's up, everybody? My name is Jones. I'm curious to see how many of you guys show up or when you show up without me having to share because some people are trying to, well, Kelly is trying his best to get into the chat and he's typing away and we can't see it. So let's see how this works out. My friend Mary is behind me. My roommate, Mary, she's sitting behind me. And we were just talking about something. I forgot about what we were talking about. What was it? Oh yeah, because if you, I used to get in trouble in 6th grade because my teacher kept telling me that the sun was lighting up the moon because of the sun, the moon lights up. It just didn't sit right with me. It didn't at all. I got in trouble because how you want me to? You want me to do this book report, or you want me to give you my intake on stuff, but you want me to tell you what you want to hear, and therefore my book report's not. It's not valid because I'm only telling you what you want to hear so I can get an A. But it made no sense to me. And then I became a flat earther. Have you ever heard of flat earth before? I didn't think so. I saw your face when we mentioned it earlier. Being a flat earther, it makes everything it makes sense to me. Like things start making sense whenever you start to accept. The fact is we don't move. We're stationary. I think it's more so important than the shape. It's not, I'm not even mad about the shape of where we live. It's the fact that we're stationary. That makes all the difference in the world. And if you go to think about it, Mary, think about a plane that actually starts up here and goes upside down. China's upside down all the time. I mean, it just think about all these satellites that's supposed to be circling our planet. Gravity affects all that, but not the moon. The moon doesn't even turn, doesn't rotate, does nothing. And there's a dark side, right? Yeah. Does any of that make sense? Though? I mean, if we really think about it, the sun, we spinning 1,000 miles an hour through infinite space, but all the stars are always the same. Big Dipper, your Little Dipper, constellations, always the same. But yet we're going through space at 1,000 miles an hour through infinite space. Do you feel like you're moving, like spinning? How do planes take off? If we are spinning 1,000 miles, how do they take off and land precisely? Why wouldn't you just hover and hover something, wait for your destination? If I'm going to New York, oh, we'll just wait. Here. I think that's the important part. It's not the shape of the earth. And there's nobody here. No one. Where's this at? Yeah, we're live. And I guess nobody knows I'm live. It says 3. If you're one of 3, just chat for a minute. Put a 1 in or something. I'm trying to figure some things out. Mac Man, Matrix Man now, Matt Man. Hey, Matt. I can see you clearly. I'm sitting here chitty chatting with my friend Mary, but I have people saying that they can't get. They're in the chat, but we can't see them. So I'm wondering what the hey is going on. I'm on StreamYard. But I really want to talk about the firmament. I think it's about time we talk about it. Hello, Mr. Rob Lewis. Hi, everyone. Do you like my glasses? Really? These are a gift for my birthday. I thought it kind of made me look like Catwoman at first. Like, I like it, though. Thank you. I like them, too. They don't make my eyes look so chinky when I'm high. They kind of give me a little oof. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? We were talking about that word. Yeah. You know, us librarians can be really sexy. You kind of gotta sit proper and. Oh, but she and I were just what were we discussing again? Yeah, boy, I got some good weeds. Yeah. Oh, because
and how we're spinning so fast and how what's fun.
check this out, Mary. What if I told her name's Mary? What if I told you the reason the sun and the moon are lit at the same time, but one's a whole lot brighter than the other. So when one tends to go down or over out of our peripheral vision, the other one illuminates. You see what I'm saying? It's not that one lights up the other; they're both lit all by themselves. They have their own luminaries. I think that in the book of Enoch, it clearly does tell us that I believe that some part of the sunlight does do something to some part of the moon, but as far as lighting it up and making it bright, no, it has nothing to do with the damn sun. So in sixth grade, that bothered me, guys. That bothered the hell out of me. It's like my teacher telling me uh, not to write left-handed. Like I literally would get smacked on the hand like this with a ruler for writing left-handed until my mama got a hold of her. Oh, Six Flags in Georgia, guys. We had this ride called Okefenokee. And it's like you got in this boat and you went down this swamp thing. And my mother saw Miss Cooper was her name. And I went to Margaret Mitchell Elementary. Margaret Mitchell, yes, Gone with the Wind. Yeah, that school. My mama hit her so hard. I just it was just awful with a ruler. It was just yeah. So I am proudly left-handed. I love my left hand. Arthritis is kind of taking over. Hello, Monster. Welcome to the chat. I was worried about you back there. I'm so far away. Hey, Mr. Cash Brown. A long time I used to write Southpaw as well. Huh? I think what? What does that mean? I don't know. You know what that means?
What?
Southpaw. We were just discussing the lingo and stuff that's going on these days. I'm so not up to date on lingo. So I used to write Southpaw as well. Please elaborate. Oh, lefty, yeah. You used to. You don't do it anymore? And Mark said, I miss you already. Oh, Mark, you're crazy. Used to. So you're ambidextrous, right? I, for one, am ambidextrous, but I can't write with my right hand. I eat, smoke cigarettes, weed, everything to do with my mouth, my left hand. Anything else, shoot pool, throw a ball, is all right-handed. Super Dave, where's my penny? Yeah, you can write with. Are you one of them people that you actually see on those snippets where people actually can do this? They can take pencils and write simultaneously.
Oh, really?
Yes. That's like ambidextrous. That's like wait, they say the moon is lit by the reflection from Earth. There is so much to think about. Well, let me tell you something, Rob. I'm telling you, I can actually share it. I forgot I'm on StreamYard on my laptop. Hey, Mark, on my new laptop. I took a picture and I broke down things like I usually do in all my videos. But the damn moon looks just like Earth. Like I think I still have it.
I thought of that. Honestly,
yeah, what made you think of it?
Like I would look at the moon and I would be like, the dark spots look like it's Earth. But I was like, no, I'm just going crazy.
She's 20 years old. This young lady, we've never talked about this before, have we?
No.
What she just said, I thought about that one time when she looked at the moon and it looked at the same pattern as Earth. And I'm starting to believe that we do live in that. Guys, what if, just what if, before we even talk about the firmament, what if, well, just what if, that one dude on YouTube, can't think of his name, but I love him to death. What if we really do live in that crater? What if we do live in the crater of Earth, not hollow Earth, not inner Earth? But just what if? You know, it's so much, it is really a fishbowl now. And why do we have a firmament? I just want to know everybody's opinion because for the life of me, can't figure out what my God, my Yahweh, my Lord, my Savior, I believe in more than one Elohim's. What were they saving us from? Like, I understand it's to protect us from what? And why hasn't this been in detail? You know, because I feel like if we have an inkling of why, we could better prepare ourselves. You know, I know what I see. All sky watchers, you guys know what you see. Even if you didn't believe me back then, you gotta believe me now. It's happening right in front of you.
Oh, I didn't know I was in there. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're more than welcome to say hi. Mary, she is 20 years old, and we're rooming together. My plans are, hi Zulu, where you been? I said Zulu, I always say his name wrong. It's nice to see you. I believe I was just on your channel the other day, actually. I'm kind of like playing second mom role with her, you guys, and yeah, it's a good that you can say hi. Say hi, Mary.
Hi.
She's like hi. But what is the purpose of the firmament, guys? Seriously, what's the purpose? Obviously for protection. But how many of you guys are contradicting yourself and saying that you believe someone went to the moon? Is the moon included in the firmament? Because that could be a whole different theory. I'm really trying to understand, because I think the firmament is like to skip, jump, and a hop right above me. Seriously, there's a dark space, guys. It's right above our heads, and Planet X Hunter is killing it. He is grabbing it. I mean, I tried to get it, but he's got that P90, and it's showing off in Beth and Butterbutt's footage too. Guys, there's a big, dark, huge orb up there. I'm saying orb because it's circular, it's sphere, but it has faces and shit, and it has a hole. It has that hole that you guys talk about. I'm just saying, it's there. And that red planet with wings, it is there too. I'm not going to call it a planet, but that red sphere is there with wings. You know, it's right there. Like, it's so close if I had a bow and arrow. And there's other things going on. That seven-headed serpent is more like a seven-headed Leviathan dragon. Yeah, lots going on up there. And then I want to go back to the Pope's throne and how that throne is growing massively. You guys, y'all can think that they have people come in and they carve it to a certain degree, make whatever. Even if that's the case, and he is having it carved into this whatever wonder, why? Did I just see a flash?
Yeah, I was taking a picture.
Oh, that's fine. You can take a picture. Girl, let me see. I'm seeing flashes already. Sandy's right here, guys. Come on. Where's Sandy? I'll say hi. Come here. I want to say hi. It's been a while. Come on. Oh, I thought she'd take pictures of me. No, she'd take pictures of Sandy. Come on. Up. Come on, say hi. It's been so long. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Up. Come on. Mama's got it. Let's go. She hurt her hip out there the other day, so she's like a little tedious about jumping. But Sandy's here and she's fine. Just want to say that. So this is my invite to you guys. And what are you doing? Come on, 1, 2, 3. Up. Come on, easy. I see Sandy. Oh, there her is. Say hi. It's my baby girl. She's not supposed to lick, but I guess you can do that since you're on TV. Say hi. Say hi, Sandy. I don't think you guys seen her since she got spaded. But I'm spaded and I'm getting fat. All right, so if anybody wants to join me on the panel, you're more than welcome to. I'm going to drop that link in just a minute right there. I want to talk about the firmament. I don't want to do it for no more than an hour. I've learned my lesson. I'm doing that. People don't watch live streams for more than an hour unless it's like downright grimy and nasty or porn. Dare I say. But so yeah. Come on. I know you people. I want to know your thoughts. Like, I've never heard anybody talk about this young lady didn't even know what the firmament was, which I ain't even mad at that. But the fact that it's just the very beginning of our Bible, guys, it's why? Why did he separate waters from water? I don't know. I have many different reasons, but they're not my own. I want to own this. So I'm going to drop y'all the link right here. You know what? These people, my touch screen's not going to work because I'm live. StreamYard, I came up with another button. That share button has a plus, and I can do other things. But you know what? I'm just going to do what I always did before. I ain't going to do anything different. We're going to start off here. And my photos, there's no different than video sharing, file sharing, quote unquote. in screen sharing. There's no different at all. I don't think so. Okay. Why is it so small? It's not supposed to. Oh, big screen. Hold on. Still, why does it look like that? Hold on, let me look at it in my phone, y'all. I'm sorry. Because new things are popping off, but it shouldn't be that small. It's so small. What is she doing? Chewing on her thing? Her thingamajigger? Okay, now I gotta go back to StreamYard. Yes, no. Can y'all see what I'm doing here? Because I have to go. I'll stop screen sharing for a minute. This is why I like that guy right there. Uh-oh. Really? Oh. No. What is China Miss Jones doing? Push your buttons. Yep, that's what I'm good at. Let's get rid of this PowerShell. Let's get rid of that guy. Bandwidth going out crazy. All right. Yeah. All right, I'm back. I think it's not moving. Cash Brown, do I know you? What are you doing? Get rid of that. All right, Cash Brown, do I know you? I had to ask it now. I looked at your name one more again. Are you talking about John Levy? He is awesome. I don't know what's there. Spoiling the dog. Like our little room, we are decorating this room actually. Super Dave, I still don't have my penny. And Super Dave, you also, let me go ahead and put this in your ear. You are in South Carolina, right? Or North Carolina? Come see me. Let's do dinner. Let me make you dinner. Let's talk. I'm gonna ask you again. That's your last advice. It'd be nice to see you though. Ain't no telling how long I'm gonna be up here. Here. I'm gonna go back home. I do. I want to go home. Yeah, I said it. All right, so here is the link. Who wants to join me? Somebody call Shanna. Put an APB out on Shanna, honey. Right here. Oh, yeah, you know what I can do? I keep it 10. I can do this. I forget. You know what? I'm curious to know, you guys. I'm curious to know who's going to give me an answer that I can relate to. Like, I mean, I don't want to. The things I don't want to hear is, it's to protect us. Okay, from what? I want that. I need to know, and I don't know, y'all. I've done research after research, and I can't come up with anything. Nobody. I can't comprehend with anything. Should I say? It's just not happening. All right, so here's the link. I'm about to drop it. I know it says copy on the keyboard, but I do it anyway for future references. If you ever want to know. It used to be so much easier here to go live because we used to use Google, go through the Google Hangouts or whatever. But now it's just complicated. If I don't know you, check this out. If I don't know you, you're not going to get on here. So don't try that mess. Please don't try that mess with me tonight. Just, I'll see you in the back. That's what I love about StreamYard. Because they can come up here. Used to, if you allowed them to come in, I'm talking to Mary, you guys. You come in, they could just be on your panel, like right up here in these little squares without you knowing. But now I can see. So it's up to me whether I, say it's okay. Because a lot of crazy shit happens on YouTube. Yeah. Porn bombed. I've been porn bombed twice. I hate it. Me out of all people. Like we're sitting here talking now, and I got these people in here talking. It's like porn would pop up on the screen for like every bit of a second, maybe half of a second, and then YouTube would shut you down for explicit commentary. Like I just cut my feed and just wanted to show a second of porn. You couldn't argue about it. Nobody emailed you back. Nobody did that. You were suspended for 3 months. That's happened to me twice. Yeah. Be shit on her. So I love StreamYard. Shout out StreamYard. Shout out. There's the link. Anybody was joining? Am I doing something wrong? I think I'm doing something wrong. I'm missing something. Here's my email just in case. Description box too. If you have a problem, email me and I'll email you back the link and you can jump on there. If not, I want to Master J, aka Jam Man G. I said your entire name. How we doing? What's the weather like? You're like the coolest of the coolest. You see his profile picture? You need to get on your phone. My name is Jones. That's who I am. Uh-huh. Yep. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to screen share my photos. Again, I'm going to share some videos with y'all really quickly. And to all of you who are just tuning in, can anybody give me an explanation of why the firmament was so thoughtfully put in place? That's really what I want to talk about. I just can't get no answers by Google or no other websites, Outlook. It doesn't matter. I need a better reason than to protect us in order for me to comprehend, and I'm not comprehending. And yeah, if you guys are wondering what it just got turned down. If you guys are wondering what the cover photo was, that's an actual light that came from Planet X Hunter's video. That's that second light that comes up after the sun is going down. It comes up and moves to the right. That's it. It's like a damn light bulb. That's exactly what it looks like. I don't care how you put it. It's there. And it lights up the sky more so than we care to. Hurts my eyes. All right, so I'm going to screen share with you guys again. I ain't knocking StreamYard, but I don't know why they put that other option there. It just confuses somebody like me. All right, that's what I don't understand is why it is so small on my screen. If it's not small on your screens, then hey, I'm good with that. Great. Fantastical. All right, so let's go back over. This is my photo album. This is the time lapse that I did, and I hate it that it does this. It's connected to my iPhone. If I make it bigger, it's going to go to the inverted. The point of this is I want y'all to watch I want y'all to watch how the spheres, they don't move, they don't change their shape. Also, pay attention to that darkness right there as the cloud moves. Watch. While we edit. You watch that in slow motion. You can see the trees moving. You can see the leaves bending over backwards, but these clouds do not change their formation. Go back over here. Right here. I did this today. I had time to edit. All of this right here, guys. All of this stays solid. All of this, these little points you see right here. Yeah, clouds do that. All of these ridges, these dark spots, they stay solid. They don't move. Everything else moves. The whole thing is moving as a whole. That should just ding ding, right, Mary? I mean, it's just common damn sense. It shouldn't move like that as a whole. And then you see this darkness. See, this is not edited. This is raw. It's hard for me to show you. I don't know why the hell I did this one sideways. But somebody please tell me why the sun is so big. It's huge.
What's I thought there was a day in April that was called the pink moon.
The pink moon, or you mean the bloody moons or the blood moons? Yeah, it's more like a red. I believe it's all for sacrifice. How do we even know that they're coming? Because it's already been written. But I believe a lot of blood sacrifices happen during those moons. I don't know why they're red. It could be plasma, it could be anything, but I think that blood sacrifices are made. I do. Look at your sun. Yeah, there's the halo. And I now believe Planet X Hunter. I truly believe, guys, that the halo is from it's from that red planet. There's a red planet like right behind our sun. It's huge, it's enormous, it has wings. This is all true. This is also very true. So very true. Or here's the one. That's my favorite. See that white light right there, y'all? Your sun's over here to your left. That shouldn't be there. It shouldn't be there. But the video's so long, I don't want to take y'all to some Planet X. Here's the one. This is your moon, okay? I don't know if I can pull it up on here. This is a new laptop. Look at this. Oh, it's a touchscreen. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Tell me that does not look like the same pattern. It could be Earth. Come on, guys. I took that. This is my photo. All I did was do what I do with all the photos. That's yeah. And if you do introvert it, you're going to see that that's not even a whole sphere. It's not even a whole sphere. Still, that looks like a lot like Earth to me.
It does.
And it goes right back to what that guy is saying. It's damn near that it's supposed to be like that because it's just a reflection. But might be in a crater for real. And in the Bible, when it says those that were coming upon the earth, it's coming right over us because I'm telling y'all, there's no room for the sun. It takes up the entire sky. All right, here we go. This is the Planet X Hunters right here. I'm going to zoom in on this side. See that? That shouldn't be there. This is after the sun. Your sun has gone down here to my left. Yeah, that shouldn't be there. I got the video though. Hold on. I got this. There's another one of his. That's Planet X Hunters. Right there's where that baby lights up. I'm going to show you in just a second. Look at this. Tell me. Oh, that's the Tell me, Planet X Hunter didn't nail it right here. Of course, this is my editing just so y'all can see it, but okay. You just photo, not the video. I don't know because it's not working for me right now. We'll continue. These are all different videos from Beth in New Zealand. Me and Planet X Hunter. All our skies look the damn same, guys. All right, this right here is Planet X Hunter. Let's show y'all. I will do a whole lot of stopping and going just so y'all can see what I mean. Oh, it's going to be inverted right here. Damn it. All right. I got to take my iPhone off here. Bandwidth. So sorry. And about them trails that we were talking about earlier. Yeah, come on, guys. Everybody knows now that these trails are not to kill us. They're to cover up. What I did, guys, is I did like 7 days of all Planet X Hunter's footage. And what's incredible, absolutely outstanding, is the ending. The ending of all his footage. The way this shit just lights up the sky. Hold on, this. In your nighttime sky, I did that one. Let me just find my favorite one. Watch this. Tell me you can't see this planet. I'm sorry, I did not say planet. The sphere, huge sphere that's right behind the sun. Oh, guys, all y'all have to do is stop and go during this footage. Stop and go. Oh, I wish I could zoom in. I'm getting excited. You see this area right here, this blue, this darkness right here? Yes, this is in England. We get it in New Zealand. We get it in man. I've gone to Google Earth and there's nowhere I can't find this guy, this huge dark orb. A lot of people you think it's your phone dysfunction, and no, it's not. This thing, that huge darkness is there all the time. And it's huge. Here's the one with the light. Watch this light. Sun's already gone down to the left. Sun's over here. Watch this area. It's phenomenal. Phenomenal. I wish I can get rid of all that pop. I'm not used to this computer yet. Look at that. You want to zoom in? This area right here, guys, watch. That shouldn't be there. That's your sun. That's your sun. This is not. Just as he said, I believe these objects are out of our visual range. Watch. And believe me, my laptop's not doing it justice. And the thing is all of these lit marks here, 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 they're all doing the same exact thing that is. You see them pulsating, guys. We don't make that happen in these videos. You can just see clearly something different going on with this. Sorry, I slowed that down. My bad. It's not a UFO. I slowed it down. That's why it sounds like that. But clearly, we're not just making that happen. And then well, no, y'all wouldn't understand that one. Anybody want to jump on? Please do so, because I can talk y'all to death right now. Look at that right there. See that? This here. Every time I want to go live, I'm never prepared. I really wasn't prepared today. Didn't know I was going to go live. I got some nice ass emails. Look at this, y'all. I don't care how you look at this. It shouldn't be up there. That stuff shouldn't be there. It just shouldn't be there. I just go on forever and ever. I'm telling y'all, it's Beth and Butterbuzz. Shouts out to everybody that's in my description box down there. But what I want to, people, when did let me show my this. When did we decide that it is okay to see all of those beautiful, hi Strawberry, to see clouds behind our sun? When was that okay, and why hasn't anybody said anything? We have more activity behind our sun, cloud activity, than ever before. But our sun is how many thousand miles away, and it's supposed to be so hot that there's no way clouds can do what they do behind our sun. Why doesn't somebody take that and run with it, do something about it? Just little things like that. I think that just irks me. And the deeper we get into this, the more ticked off I get. I don't know what else to tell you. It's just common sense. For all you people who keep telling me about science and all of this mess, but you can't tell me why there are clouds behind the sun. Starberry, hello, dear. I miss you. Does anybody, and maybe Master, I want to go into the firmament maybe the next 30 minutes before I let y'all go. Somebody tell me why it's there. That's all I want to know. Y'all can join me, or I can pull up some bullshit research that I've done, and it really don't tell you anything that the Bible didn't. I just refuse to believe that that's the reason. Now that I know that there's a firmament, there's really, really some type of upside down fistball shit going on up there. I'll tell you that right now. And everything behind it is, I guarantee you, it's magnified 1,000 times. I get it. But there's some real, really, really happenings up there. And I think that if we have an understanding of why the firmament was put there in the first place, then maybe we could, have a little bit more or reach or into what we're getting into. I don't believe in the rapture. So I don't think nobody's going to be taken, or definitely not taken up, explained shit too, and then brought back down. It's up to us. And I have to reach out to y'all because I really don't know why it's here. Why does it even start off in the Bible? Why did you? Okay, I do know that the way I look at it, when he said he separate the waters from the waters, I don't think he was talking about from above and below. I think that he was talking about the sphere. I think he was talking about our planet, stationary land, if you will. I think that he had to separate some waters from the waters. I mean, hell, look at our waters. You got your fresh water, you got your salt water. Some stuff had to be separated, and I think that's what he was talking about, separation. And Mark, are you joining me? I'm curious to know. I can see you, but I can't see you. I think that when he talked about separating the waters, I think that's what he was talking about. The fresh water, salt waters, different climates, different species have to vibe off different things. I don't think it meant separate the waters from the waters, like there's a firmament in between from the waters. That's my belief. So, but why is the firmament there? Margaret, what are you about to tell me? Oh God. Okay, here we go. Mark, please don't say I don't understand.
Well, I don't. Can you hear me?
Well, I can hear you. What's your take on the firmament, though?
Oh, wait a minute. Okay. The firmament is the vault of the heavens and the sky. So I'm just looking into this.
You don't look at it as
my
like
comments.
I have, me. I get to talk so much. You don't think it separates anything?
The heavens. If you're talking about the atmosphere, it separates the heavens from the earth.
Okay, so if the firmament, you're saying it wasn't there, then we would share the same realm as like second heaven.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So it's a barrier between us and heaven. I get it. That's a good answer. But yes, I'm asking why. Like, what did it take a dome, and why does it just cover supposedly Gaia? Or does it? Does the dome consist of covering our entire universe? That's a fair question, I think. Or is it significant to just us or all of our realms? Because there's so many more realms. Go ahead, Mark.
Well, first of all, I didn't catch everything you said because you're lagging.
What do you think? What do you think is the whole circumference of the dome? What do you think it covers?
The whole planet.
Just us? Just Earth?
Just Earth. Yeah.
Why not other planets like Saturn or Mars or what used to be Jupiter? Like, why not those? Separated from heaven.
That's a good point. Very good question.
So I'm like, shouldn't they be covered too? Or why are they to be so close? We don't.
Well, since the moon doesn't have any atmosphere, it's not covered under this.
But why doesn't gravity affect our moon?
It does affect our moon.
No, how? It's not drawing it to Earth. and it doesn't even
Wait a minute.
spin or turn. It's just there. So why can't we be just there and not spinning? Hypothetically.
I don't know that.
Yeah. Why can't we be like every other planet out there? Why are we so different? Why are we tilted on an axis?
Because that's the way God made it. That's the only explanation.
Okay. But we know that how?
How do we know that?
Yeah.
Faith. But then you get into a different subject on that.
But no. What I'm saying is, I'm just thinking about the act of God. Why would Gaia be so difficult and has been through so many things that we're special? That I'm just saying, look at what we're saying. If we're familiar with the other planets, and what made it so special that we are covered, tilted, and gravity only affects its, certain trees don't grow upside down. They don't even grow down to the ground. I'm a flat earther. I'm just saying, why isn't it possible that we're stationary? I don't care about the size or the shape. Wouldn't life make a whole lot more sense to you guys if we were stationary, not going through space, infinite space, spinning
Well,
1,000 miles an hour?
this is what I understand. The Earth is spinning, and while it's spinning, it's going around the sun. So we're moving twice.
Why? Why did God make such a difficult, I mean, our planet has a lot of shit it goes through all the time, every single day. Why would
Well,
it
you'll
just
have
be?
to ask him.
Yeah, I do, but he hasn't given me an answer for the firmament yet. That's why I'm reaching out to you guys. I just want to know why it's there, and if it is for protective. But you made a whole lot of sense, Mark. Got to give it to you, because you really did make me think it is maybe just separate second heaven from us. But the other planets in our solar system doesn't have it. Could it be because maybe humans do not exist there? Still, it's creation. You
That's
still
what
want to
Mojo
protect it.
says. We special.
Yeah, we're very, very special. But I still want to know why. Not that why we're so special. I get it. It's just why why the firmament? Is there something that is bigger than badder than Lucifer that was supposed to get us or can get us? And why do they even have that time to do it? The whole story of the Bible will tell you that, it's Lucifer's time. He's going to reign. He's going to break out of hell and come up. Why does he even get to do that? Why? I mean, why is that fair? I don't want to go that deep.
You come up with some questions that I cannot answer.
I know my brain just goes like 90 miles an hour all the time. I blame it on Mary J. I blame it on Mary. No wonder they hadn't legalized it in Atlanta yet, because that's where us thinkers are. I'm just saying, time is really short for all of us, and I don't mean like we're going to die tomorrow. Please don't take that out of context. I'm just saying we have to appreciate every day, and I feel like if I knew why that firmament is there, then I would have a whole lot of reasons why I see what I see, and why am I protected? What is it that the firmament can protect me from, God? What is it that you can't protect me from that the firmament can? But I'm going to take in serious consideration what you said, though, to separate us from heaven. I get it. Possibly. Nobody else needed a glass or whatever the firmament is made of. Maybe we're still in the tree. Oh, I forgot I could do this, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm so slow. It's been so long since I've been on here. I forgot I could do this. I'm just going to mash one. There we go. Here's Rob. They say the moon is lit by the reflection of Earth. There is so much to think about, like falling into a very deep rabbit hole. Rabbit hole and black holes, y'all believe that they're similar? I think they're the same, of course.
Well, Mojo has something interesting to say.
Okay,
maybe we're still in the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, and we haven't chosen what side yet.
Absolutely. Could be. I mean, every day is a choice, right? Every single day we get to choose the way we act, the way we behave. And that's what I was I think it was the live stream earlier. Maybe I was talking to somebody, but I think that our actions today have everything to do with the thinning of the firmament and the coming of the apocalypse. I think that, I mean, we could all band together maybe 10, 15, 20 years ago, or hell, maybe back in the, when you could smoke weed all the time and become a flower child and everybody accepted you days, maybe had a prayer. But, it's a thought before the prayer that makes a difference, and I don't think enough of us thought alike enough to even bring us out of this rabbit hole that we have sank in. Like, literally, we're pretty much there. What do you think? We knew Judgment Day was going to come, but we didn't know we would be so, so honored to have it in our days. But I think it will be maybe when I'm 99, but it's going to happen real soon. What are your thoughts, Mark? Markster? Markster. The Markster has left the building. Welcome, everybody. I'm just now going through your chitty chats. Does anybody else? Here. Okay. What did I ask you? But what I would like to do is have like a different age perspective, But yours has made the most sense. It's probably because it's the only reason I've gotten so far. But I never thought about separating us from heaven because it's a spiritual, thing. You can't even get there without spiritual.
We call the heaven space, but those who have faith call the firmament heaven. So heaven and space are two different things. If I'm making any sense.
But I know I'm getting that too. Now, what if the firmament is heaven? And when he said separate in Genesis, when he said, I want to separate the waters from the waters. Okay, considering that this is his master plan, and okay, I could see that where he wanted to separate heaven from earth in so many words. Okay.
And separation of waters from water that's how we have all the land masses and all the Pacific Ocean, the Indian Ocean.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking that when he said separate the waters from the waters, which would mean habitats, because you have your freshwater fish and you have your saltwater, you can see them too where they don't even blend. You like a line in the sky, it's just the same thing. So I get that. If people will stop telling me that it was separating the waters from here, then there's a firmament and and then our waters. No, we separated the waters in order so habitat could take its necessary climate change in order to, I'm not going to use that word. I know y'all want me to use it. I'm not going to use it. I believe in, what I'm talking about? I believe in it, but I don't believe in it. Like monkeys, we were never monkeys. I didn't say that word. But yeah, climate has to take place. So water's changing. I get it. But no one agrees with me on that. Someone came up with. What else can we separate the water from the water? To protect us. Right, strawberry, but from what? From what? What is it protecting us from? Satan is in people's hearts. He's in their homes. He's climbing through these Wi-Fi. He is the power prince of air. He runs this shit. So protect us or contain us. It's just, you can't get away from that. It's the yin and the yang, the good and the bad. We can't get away from it. So can't be protecting us from Satan. If that's what it is, now I'm getting a whole different.
Why not?
Because Satan you invite him in. This is something you invite in. You make choices. You have to be protecting us from something else worse than Satan. We're locked in here with Satan.
Well, he's a fallen angel, so he can go anywhere he wants.
Well, he does. He travels in many different forms, but it's all spiritual. You got to understand that.
He
I don't
just
think
he's
I
not
don't believe
necessarily
he is.
here all the time.
He's always around, but does he bounce off of you, or does he, you know what I'm saying? You know, he get around me, it's like, shh, put on, Flintstone. I don't do all that. That's what I say now. Get it behind me. Seems to work out. So I trip and break my leg or something, you know. But do you believe that you choose your own future, Mark? Whether you want to get up right now and go make a glass of ice water, that's up to you. If we make choices every single day, but you know right from wrong. You don't need that little devil sitting on your shoulder, one good or bad. You already know. And what makes that possible, Mark? How do you tell whether you're choosing right or wrong?
By the way you're grown up, what your family, your mother and father teach you,
What about
and
your con?
what your conscious, okay, tells you
That's,
from right or wrong.
that's the key word to me. Your conscious. Like, do you feel bad? Yeah, you feel bad. You feel like you need to be apologetic. You need to take care of that feeling. You know, and I think that's what separates us from demons. They don't have a conscience because they don't have a soul. Yeah, my conscience weighs on me. Whether I do good or bad, if I think I did bad, I'm stressed out. Which, what do? They give us pills for it. Sedate us for a little while so we don't have to think about reality.
You remember what I told you? What somebody said to me privately from South Carolina. You know who I'm talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That person made a conscious effort to say what they said. So, as far as I'm concerned, that's on the evil side, not the good side.
The question is, how many evil of
Hey,
that is it going to take you to realize that? You know, it's just like earlier, I closed the windows in here because there's so much negativity outside. Not saying anybody's right or wrong. Some people choose to watch certain programs. I choose not to. Some people choose to just be obnoxious. I choose not to. You know, but you are the company you keep. That's why I'm pretty much I have no company. None. I am Sandy.
you got more than that.
You know what it is though, and I want a lot of people to realize that they talk about, you know, the Simpsons, they have these cartoons that seem to predict the future or whatever. And I think you've heard me say this before, Mark. It's not it's not the producers or the editors they're not, this is not witchcraft. They don't say, oh God, I'm gonna write this and it's gonna happen. It's your power of thinking. How many people watched it? And as you watch it, you think about it happening. Therefore, as a union, as a people, we can move fucking mountains. Excuse my language. Sorry. We can move mountains with a pure thought. You gotta understand. Thousands, millions of people watch The Simpsons. And as you watch it, you laugh at it, you joke about it, you write about it, you talk about it. You're premonition, I guess you could say, you're making it happen. It's not about the writers. They're not predicting anything. They're giving it to you to think about, to produce it. Power of prayer, you got to have the power of thought first. So don't watch shit like that. That's my ultimate answer. Just don't watch it. It's nonsense. NBC, ABC, CBS, Fox News, all of it is nonsense. They all got the same protocol. They all want you to think a certain way about something that is going on that very day. And if enough of you think about it, the worst things can happen.
Well, the TV companies that you mentioned,
Mm-hmm.
I lost my train of thought. They're all about negativity.
Yeah, it pisses me off to watch TV. I mean, I'm telling you, I get so mad. Like the sex craze is off the chain. It's crazy. Nobody, it's just not right. what they're doing. You got little kids kissing grown-ups in movies. Sex scenes are just way off the chart. It makes me sick. It makes me sick. It does. To have it out there like that, it really irritates me. And for some people to force me to watch shit like that, like at their house or whatever, I get mad because I walk away. Mad because what, you want me to indulge in a conversation with you about it? Feel comfortable if I'm watching something like that with you? I don't feel comfortable. TV makes me uncomfortable. News makes me uncomfortable. Especially when you know the damn stunt people like I do. What do you call them? The what you call it, actors? Crisis actors. Them little, yeah. See, I'm getting heated right now. The only reason I get heated is because I don't think y'all get it. I don't think the majority of people get it. That's why I don't even like going live anymore. I think a lot of people have fallen off and into their phones, into Wi-Fi. When the Wi-Fi shuts down in your area, tell me how many people are pissed off. Mark, I used to get upset because a letter didn't come on time in the mail. Or if I was looking for, something important for school, get mad, like, oh my God, the mailman must have had an accident. These people wait for a response on Instagram like it to happen like this, and if it doesn't, then there's a problem. Their self-confidence goes down. Where the hell are the parents? Just allowing it to happen. The TV is, I went overboard. Maybe that's the kind of stuff God is really trying to protect us from. But I think you got to have common sense. Just use them. Dogs are raising
Common
hell.
sense and faith.
Definitely faith. I think I talk God's ear off. I do. I talk his ear off. I do all the time. But I don't do it in the name of Jesus. And I don't feel like a hypocrite. Because I don't know Jesus like I know God. And I don't feel like I have to go through him to get to God. What happened before Jesus was even born? I just think God knows your true intentions, and he knows whether you're trying to really talk to him or not. You know? I never used to bless my food. Never felt a reason to. Now I do. Every scrap. You best believe it. Yeah, I got carried away. But nobody wants to join me and tell me anything about the firmament. Mark, I appreciate your comment. Your comment was really, really, it made me think for a minute. But my only thing is, he didn't separate it from any other world that we know of. If those spheres are really planets. You know how I feel about that too. But what if that it was just written in there for me to sit here this day and wonder about it, to take my mind off other things, I don't know, but I just feel like people need to stop being hypocritical. If you're going to take the Bible for heart, then you take it word for word. Because you're ignoring the signs in the heavens. All of you guys. If y'all don't see it by now, I don't know what to tell you. You got to hit that third eye. Open that third eye. So, any closing remarks, Mark? You know how many emails I'm going to...
The third eye is your mind's eye. So
Yeah.
you got to use your mind in order to understand.
You know what, Mark? I think it really releases something in our chemical in our bodies when the eye opens. I don't think it's just a metaphor. I believe that this eye, I don't think it's like right here and it's going to have eyelids and shit. I'm telling you, there's a chemical that is released. This third eye opens. I know mine is still opening. The chemical, it's not a chemical imbalance. It's just I see clearly. I wear glasses. I have to have glasses to read, but I can see clear as day in the sky. I can see it. I think it has. I think it's more a chemical thing with that's what I believe. Of course, it's not third eye, but I think it releases there's certain things. Go ahead, Mark. Markster.
I'm still here.
Oh, I thought you said something. For his sign and sign. And you know what though? The heavens are for his signs and wonders. Exactly. Because his wonder is a mystery. And for to wonder, you have to at least apply yourself. You just don't sit around and say the sky looks funny today. This is more than when we were kids, you guys. Oh my God, I wish y'all saw. I really, 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 really wish this upon all y'all to see as I see. I do. God, I so do. And one day you will,
I got
I
a
hope.
question for you, Johnny.
Okay.
What do you think if faith is the third eye?
But faith would have no reason to be open. You don't have to wait for this chemical to be released in this vessel. This is something you earn. Your third eye has to be earned. You have to be worthy of it in order for this chemical
That
balance.
well, that's where faith comes in.
We're
I'm just
I've had
thinking faith
faith.
is your third eye.
Yeah, no, because I've had faith all my life. When I realized I didn't have a father or an uncle or an aunt or a grandmother, grandfather, my mom is really all I had. So I had faith long before I knew about Yahweh or Yeshua. I'm just saying, like, yeah, I never envied. I never really questioned. I just had my mom, and I had faith that I one day would know why. Now I know why.
Okay.
So I appreciate that. Now, I don't think any way, shape, or form, honestly, is faith your third eye. I think your third eye is wisdom, knowledge, and I think that you also
That's where
will get.
faith comes in at. You get the
No,
wisdom
not
from faith, and you
necessarily.
get the knowledge from wisdom.
No, but you gotta have the faith way before the knowledge and wisdom, or you ain't gonna have patience enough. You gotta have faith in order and ask God for patience. When He throws all this on you, I mean, it's like throwing me out to the wolves. As I felt at first, I was mad. Nobody understood me. Nobody understood at all. My kids disowned me. So I was upset, but I kept the faith that I know I'm not crazy. I know I was not drug induced. I know for a fact that I was touched by God. And He opening up my third eye, which is still opening, by the way. I don't think it's ever completely open, but I decipher. My ability to decipher is what differentiates me from you, Mark. I believe. Because I think that that's where your faith comes in. You got to have that faith for me to decipher what I decipher and go public with it, or even tell my kids about it. You got to have faith in God. I know He's got a plan for me, and I'm much bigger than what I'm trying to tell you. I don't even have the words to tell you that how much I know I'm loved by my God, and He's so proud of what I'm doing. I didn't let the weakness get me, Mark. At first, I did, but I can see things that it's really there. You just can't be seen. And that's what I mean by I believe that when your pineal gland, whatever this gland is, it holds all that good stuff. I think that it releases stuff. I do. And I think we choose to use it by faith. God's not going to give you an ability and let you run with it. It's how you care for it and how you produce it and how I present it to others. You know? Screwed up in the beginning. Thought it was aliens and shit. I didn't know what I was doing. But I know now it's just God and the glory thereof. And wicked things here, you people. People, there's wicked things. I hate to see everybody downfall because they don't have faith, Mark. I say, you know what? Let's all strap it and keep it up like Job. I feel like Job a whole lot of times in my life.
By the
People get
way, Job is my favorite in the Bible.
that's the strongest story of faith, if you ask me. It's everything was. I was comparing myself to him because everything was stripped from me. Husband getting shot and killed, best friend's dead, baby daddy died of cancer. Then I had it. All this shit hit me at one time. I had no choice. Who would I go to? God, not in the name of Jesus. And I know that sounds ugly. And I really, frankly, I don't care that a lot of you think that because I don't go in the name of Jesus. No, I'm going straight to that's my God, my Yahweh, my Elohims. I think there's more than one. That doesn't make me sacrilegious. That doesn't make me Luciferian. It just makes me think differently than you. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. Mark, do you think that ever in your life that you were empathetic? Ever in a time in your life that you were empathetic? I know you're not empathetic now, and that's not knocking you. I'm just saying, like, when I say empathize, I mean like literally feel someone's feelings.
Never.
I'm a walking beast when it comes to that. You know how many times I've told you, please shut the door because I don't want to hear the negativity because it brings it upon me. And I never knew what that meant. I can tell how people act when they walk in a room. I can see the aura. And that's huge. Hey, well, you keep changing. No, you changed your name. I know how people feel when they read my name. They're like, China Miss Jones, who. Hi, Sovereign. Should I just say that? But yeah, Mark, I think that the faith, you're born with it, you walk with it, you learn it, you own it. You got to own your faith because you know, as far as you know, you're you're walking the correct path. There's no right or wrong. You just know
I
you're a
think we
good
have to
person.
earn faith.
No, I think you're born with it. I think you're born with it. You just gotta find it. It's not like it's not in the cupboard. It's not labeled on a can. Can't pick it out and choose. You man, you gotta choose wisely when you really want to pray about that faith. And that's what I do. I choose it wisely, and it's working for me thus far. I don't think you have to get on your hands and knees and pray, but that doesn't have. It's not a ritual to pray in. How do deaf people pray?
How does anyone pray?
I do it mentally in my head. I can sit down and have a whole conversation with Yahweh because I know He's listening. Because I know I'm that important. Because He created me. He is my creator. Who else knows me better? And He's constantly throwing obstacles in my way, constantly trying me, constantly. I remember I used to say I would never, ever, ever sacrifice anybody for my God. I wouldn't sacrifice anybody for anybody. The answer would be Abraham. Abraham. That wouldn't happen. Because I'd have been like, you are not my God. You are not the angel of carry on. He gonna tell me thou shalt not kill, but want me to kill my own child. See, that's where my head is. I'm a little different than other people. I don't believe that story. If it did take place, it didn't take place in that manner. Not with my God. Because you know what they say, he's testing his faith, right? You gotta test me with my child? You just gave me a commandment that said thou shalt not kill. So what are you really testing? If you're going to test me, you said, Tammy, run off that cliff and run as fast as you can. If you believe in me, I will catch you, just like He did the fisherman on the water. Fisherman lost faith, he fell. I would have kept running and hope that God had caught me. That's where my faith would have stepped in. I'm already friends with my faith. I already took off running as soon as He told me to. To take something and kill my child? Mm-mm. Not happening. Nope, 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 nope.
You just gave me something to think about.
I hope so. It's just the whole book, guys. If you even think about it, you don't even have to be empathetic or empathic. You just think about it. Think about your parents. I mean, I know a lot of us had bad childhoods. I get it, but I didn't ever want my kids to fear me. I wanted them to respect me, and that's how I feel about my God. I respect Him. I have a relationship with Him. Things don't always go my way, but that doesn't mean I was ever right or wrong in my faith. Shit happens. Just saying, that story is just BS to me. It is. I think that there is a good Bible, and it is somewhere down way below, somewhere the Vatican's got it hid away. The real story. The real story where they use the words Yahweh and Yeshua, or Yeshua, or however y'all want to pronounce it. Such in Hebrew. The real story. Don't y'all want to know what it is? I want to know what it is. Sure, there's a story, but it is nothing like that book where we have to fear our God. I just don't think. I still don't believe it. But what I'm telling you is that one part in the Bible where it says signs are in the heavens. True enough, they're there, guys. Our sky don't look nothing like it used to. I don't care who you are, where you are. You know that. This is what it is. But I'm going to wrap this up. Feel free to contact me and we can talk about this. We can go live again. I want somebody to talk to me. Go ahead, Monster. Any closing words? Closing arguments, baby?
Well, I'm definitely going to think about some of the things you said.
Just from a feelings prospect now, not from what I said, just from like your feelings should have caught on somewhere like, whoa, like, yeah, we're talking about our God, our creator, or more. That's what we're talking about. I don't betray him. That book, no, I refuse to believe it. Something to think about. Let's write our own Bible. That sky is telling the stories every single day, guys. You got entities, you got crabs, you got reptiles, you have insectoids. These things are up there. I promise you. They're pyramids out the ass. There's actually a huge pyramid with an eye over it, right over the sun. Take more time and look at your Pope. Look at what he's sitting in. Look at how it's constructed. Look at everything about where he sits. And that yellow sun, that yellow seat. Just look at it, y'all. Evil is all around you, and it's in our faces. Karma's a bitch. Anything, Mark, before I go?
No, not a thing.
Okay. Well, peace, love, and light to everybody. Thank y'all for being here. I'm sure a lot of y'all didn't get notifications. Shouts out to Kelly if you are still watching. Hi, anonymous person. I like this person. This person gives me good comments. More than one God came to earth, confused us, but there is a creator. I believe. I do believe that. But that's like where I want to be before anything happens. I want to know that there is. I would like to be reassured that I truly believe in Elohim's. Only because we go back with the common sense theory, like God would he blessed us with mothers and fathers and aunts and uncles and all of this. Like, how could he's not a selfish God by no means. Why wasn't he or why couldn't they be blessed? And is it true that we are a part of the Anunnakis and maybe we were not put in test tubes? Somebody brought that up to me like, you dumbass. No, test tubes wouldn't have been invented. Even if we were created by the Anunnakis, it had to be with God's blessings. We have souls. We have conscience. So whatever did happen to create us, let's go ahead and just kill that because it was in the name of Jesus. I mean, I'm sorry. See, I did it again. It was in the name of God. God had to bless us we're not walking demons. We have souls and consciences and, all that good stuff. But when you said more than one God came to earth, see, this is where I want to get in on the Anunnakis. Did the Anunnakis have anything to do with the firmament? Because it seems to me that they came here supposedly, quote unquote, the stories are to collect gold because they needed like gold particles in their atmosphere to survive, and we're plentiful with it. So I get that, but were they gods that came? And where does Lucifer step into this whole story? I'm thinking Enoch and Enoch are a lot like Cain and Abel. Same stories everywhere. It's the same. What were I looking for? It's the same scenario everywhere. It's different names, and Growing up, I thought the Egyptians were beautiful people. I thought that, oh my God, look, their skin was so vibrant and their jewelry is so just, and I mean, their dogs walked upright and had, I mean, everything was so beautiful. The felines, the serpents, until everything came crashing down to me one day. Like, hell no, jewelry, tattoos, makeup, all of that is no, it's not God's way. I'm not saying being Mormon, just saying it wasn't God's way. And then I start to realize that the Mayans, man, they were some evil. They were evil. I thought the Mayans was a beautiful thing. Look at their costumes. Now I think about it, the whole bird thing and the flapping and all the blood sacrifices. You really want you want your father to be known as a blood who requested sacrifices from humans and goats and such. I don't look at it like that, y'all. Because I don't have it in me to do such thing. Just saying. I don't spill blood for nobody. It's my blood. And just, yeah. I just found out the reason why they like baby blood. That sickens the hell out of me. That is done every damn day. Especially on blood moons. But yeah, so
Here's my last comment, China.
I'm about to get teary-eyed. I'm trying not to. When you question, you are learning to understand. Absolutely. Y'all know I ain't never had no problem questioning. I'm that one. Can you believe what Tammy has or China has? Yeah, I can believe it because she didn't know. None of y'all are asking questions. That's how I feel in a classroom. But I was always that one. Don't tell me that sun lights up the whole moon, especially on a globe. Way before I was a flat earther. Way before. But being a flat earther has made more sense to me than anything ever. It just makes more sense. This is why this is happening. This is why this is happening. This is why that don't happen. This is why astrology is just like it's always been. Excuse me. And it takes gravity way out the photo. I ain't saying density. All right, I'm getting into it too deep. Mark, thank you for joining me. Markster.
Well, you're quite welcome.
Do you miss me already? I've only been moved out for like an hour. All right, y'all. So peace, love, and light. I hope I brought some insight to somebody. Just question everything. My mom was a Catholic, and she definitely, first thing she taught me is never question God. Never question him. I grew up in fear of doing that. Just assumed my thoughts, Excuse me. And it's a no-no now. I don't question God. I ask for the ability to understand. I ask for guidance and courage. I ask for a whole lot of courage. I ask for more courage than I do anything. But that's all. I don't question, tell me this or what happened and why is this happening to me? Just bear with me, God. That's all I can ask is bear with me. I'm learning. It's a process. So peace, love, and light. Y'all take care. Thanks for tuning in. Tomorrow, we don't meet God in the flesh. Does God have flesh? Excuse me. Do you think God's ever been in the flesh vessel? I was thinking about the other day when I was reading up and know that, when you see the glory of or you're in the presence of God, normally the light is so bright you have to wear a veil. Like I believe Moses did. He had to wear a veil. Is he just everything? Or is it we've been so programmed that the mere thought of God comforts us in some way, fashion, or form? It does for me. Until your prayers come true. Until that it might be just an inkling in your life. It might just be something very, very small. But God has his way of showing you that he's there. And it's just like Mark said, it is all about faith, but you gotta respect that faith. You can't expect it. Don't expect anything. You gotta earn it. And I think the most positive thing anybody can do right now is to love one another. Forgive each other. I'm still doing it. I'm still having a problem forgiving some people who are even not with us anymore. They've already passed on. Yeah, I'm working on it. Yes, I think that's the key. Because once all is forgiving and everybody understands, then we can just get along. And minus time, the whole time scenario is what puts us human under pressure. Time, you got to do this, you got to do that, due date. Oh my God, if I don't pay this, I don't pay that. We're just so wound up in it. And it's damn phones. I think we forget to actually take the time and pray for faith. Keep it coming, encourage it, own it. I got faith. I get a little timid sometimes, but I got a lot of faith. So peace, love, and light. Take care. Thanks for listening. And I still want your answers. Please tell me why the firmament is put into play, or why is it even mentioned in the Bible? Peace, love, and light. Take care. I didn't cry. That's a good thing.